Today on Video Fashion News, it's all about color for spring 2019. The museum at the Fashion Institute of Technology puts on an exhibition about a pretty, punk, and powerful color.
Our attitudes towards pink have changed. It's society that creates the meaning and the significance of color.
Michael Costello goes big on bold prints for his sexy, glamorous client.
There's a lot of really cool bohemian vibes, but it's very gypsy, it's very gitana.
Michelle Smith's spring collection for Millie is a rainbow of neon.
The collection is super neon, super day glow. It is going to be a fest of color all over the place.
In London, Erdem Moralioglu gives his Victorian inspiration a modern and timely update. Descendant of Thieves pulls out all the color stops for their spring collection.
We have a lot of colors that we use that are shades of pink and quartz pink. That was a big color for us. We've used it before, but we're just crazy about it.
Monica Hansen has her heart set on red for her summer 2019 swimwear collection.
I'm actually going to walk out in my swimwear in the end. It's red, obviously. One of my colors that you will see a lot on the runway. So yeah, I am going to go on the runway.
Plus, Stevie Boi puts on a wild show all about pink. And much more to come on Video Fashion News. In September 2018, the museum at the Fashion Institute of Technology opened the doors to their latest exhibition, Pink, the History of a Punk, Pretty, Powerful Color. Featuring around 80 ensembles from around the world, dating from the 18th century to present day, the exhibit explored the use and meanings of the color pink in fashion.
The idea behind pink is that our attitudes towards pink have changed. It's society that creates the meaning and the significance of color. And society in the last few years has been saying pink is not just pretty and for girls, it's also a punk, powerful, cool, and androgynous color. The front room looks at the pink we know. It's the feminine pink and it's the little girl pink. So in back of me you see the diorama of all the pink toys and princess dresses, and the rest of the room has all of the glamorous adult pink fashions from 1850 through 1990s. Well, there's a Ralph Lauren dress that she did for Gwyneth Paltrow. That, of course, was super famous and very much a pretty and pink dress. I became fascinated with the idea we talk about baby pink and ballet slipper pink and Barbie pink and blush pink and bordello pink. All of these names tell us so much about attitudes towards women and girls in many ways. So you have naive pink and young girl pink. These, I think, are evolving so that now you have much more with millennial pink. That was about a generation questioning all these stereotypes of what it was meant to be female, saying, can't you also be cool and androgynous and not just stereotyped? And then you switch to the big room, and that looks at other pinks and brings you the pink you might not realize, that in the 18th century it was for men as well as women. In lots of other cultures like India, for men as well as women. It's played a huge role in popular music, rock and roll, punk, hip hop. We have Schiaparelli's shocking pink dresses. We have a fabulous Dior, which is his Venus gown from 1949. But we've got amazing 18th century ones, amazing Comme des Garçons, Valentino, Gucci. I think a real array of how important pink has become in fashion now. For me, I was most excited to realize how African American culture embraced pink for men so strongly. And I think that's one of the main reasons why it's such an important color in popular music. I think that even though millennial pink as a trend has faded, it's changed our attitudes towards how we think of pink. And the fact that so many men are now not afraid to wear pink, I think that's not going to go back. Men will just continue to appropriate pink as being okay for them too. I think now pink means many things. We're redefining it to mean something cool and androgynous and pretty as well, but not just pretty and not just feminine.
Pink also happened to be one of the hottest color trends of spring 2019. Here's some of our top looks from the season's collections.
I really wasn't going to do Fashion Week this season. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to, but then IMG made us a really nice offer and I said yes. So I was like, okay, we'll do the show. And we put a collection together in 10 days. To put together a collection, it could take anywhere from 3 to 6 months. This is our very first ready-to-wear show, and it was very fun putting it together in 10 days. We did fun graphics and fun prints. There's a lot of really cool bohemian vibes, but it's very gypsy, it's very gitana. It's very Latin influence also with the jewelry. You'll see parts of Peru, Spain, Roma. A lot of different materials. There's some tulle, there's some chiffon, we have some crepe georgette. There's a really beautiful stretch wool dobie that I'm obsessed with, that I really, really love. And there's some great men's looks in crepe georgette, stretch crepe georgette.
I love him because he's talented with not any really formal training. And he can cut and design some beautiful dresses.
I think my customer knows what she wants. She's very daring, and she knows what's going to look good on her. I think she not only loves fashion, but she loves going to a fashion show. She loves a plunging neckline. She's not afraid to be sexy, but she's willing to take chances.
Today's look for the Millie show is a middle part. We create a lot of texture in the hair. We're using Tresemme product. We're drying the hair, give a bit of a wave, and we're doing a ponytail on the girls who have long hair. She wanted the girls to be cool, the hair not too done.
It's all about this fresh, glowing, sporty skin, adding a touch of color, a beautiful, handsome brow, and a little spark of a highlighter. The collection is sporty. There's all these amazing neons and silvers, and we wanted to keep the makeup really fresh, like a girl that was out at the beach all day and threw on a gorgeous slip dress with her sandals and just went off to a party.
I always do a little early prediction for my team on what I think I'm going to see on the runway. Make sure my crystal ball is clear. And I know what I'm expecting from Millie today because I was just with Michelle Smith backstage. A nod to the 80s, a lot of parachute pants, the idea of kind of wash silks, super, super lightweight. Zipper details, which is also super 80s as well. The collection is super neon, super day glow. It is going to be a fest of color all over the place. Shocking pink. Neon green, neon yellow, a little bit of plaid.
I have two looks today, and the first one is blue-orange. Oh, I feel very comfortable. I really like the shoes. They're like flat shoes. I really like this designer, and I'm so happy that I'm here right now.
Two looks here. My first look is a pink layered flowy dress. It has a lot of nice movement when I walk. And my second look is kind of a space suit. It's like the material of a space blanket. It's a cool vibe for like dancing and stuff, I think, or for a look.
I'm wearing a skirt, like a really cool skirt with like a jacket, a silver jacket. You're gonna see it's so cool. And then I have this dress, like tennis and asymmetric dress. And it's my favorite.
Really strong collection for her. And she looks amazing. When she comes out on the runway, it's going to blow your mind. She is so tan because she spent the summer up in Montauk and looks amazing. So it'll be a fun show.
For his spring 2019 collection, Erdem Moralioglu drew inspiration from Frederick Park and Ernest Bolton, otherwise known as Stella and Fanny. They were two men who lived as women in the 1860s and became icons of queer life in London. The show was staged at London's famous National Portrait Gallery, and the runway explored gender boundaries, self-expression, and sexual freedom. The collection was full of style signatures that we've come to expect from Erdem: vivid prints and color, an expert use of lace and textiles, and detailed craftsmanship with a very feminine touch. Tailoring was combined with a feminine spirit. The collection was replete with Victorian references, from ruffles and frills to covered necks and pronounced shoulders. collection was simultaneously romantic, pretty, and prim, while also bold and slightly subversive.
Inspiration in spring 19, we're inspired by Tulum in the Mayan Riviera. The laid-back luxury, really, untouched coastlines, and it's really emerging our fusion of cultures. A lot of these Europeans come from Berlin and Barcelona and Paris and Milan, and they come to Tulum just to kind of unplug and get lost. These different cultures. And a perfect example of that is we have a French toile, and we designed it with Day of the Dead skeletons. We also are influenced by the poncho, the Mexican beach sombrero. We have a lot of colors that we use that are shades of pink and quartz pink. That was a big color for us. We've used it before, but we're just crazy about it. Also brown tones, mixing brown with pink. The bright tops of yellow is important for us. And then white on white, and more tonal browns with whites. Well, it's summer, so we like cotton. So we try to use a lot of cotton and breathable. We use some linen silk blends as well. We're for the individual. We're for someone who doesn't necessarily want to wear what everyone else is wearing and wants to stand out.
It is my first show, and I'm really, really excited. My inspiration this year is a lot of like late 80s, early 90s, and I want it to be a little bit sporty and at the same time a little glam in it. We have a lot of PVC, which is, clear material. What's in now is that women are confident with their body, all body types.
I have really short legs, but all of her swimsuit makes my legs super, super long.
There's a lot of strong colors, and there's some pastels. We went with blue, baby blue, and then kind of like a velvet color.
I know, super hot, right? Rocker. I love the studs. It's a two-piece, but this kind of connects it to go together. Super sexy, super hot. My second look is very different. This one's edgy and black, and the next one is a sweetheart neckline with an off-the-shoulder wrap. It's a blue suede, so it's really soft and beautiful.
It is suede. It's actually washable suede. When you actually wear it, it feels like you wear nothing. And you can put little girl to bed and snuggle with it.
It's super soft. I love the color. The color, especially with like girls with my skin color, I feel like it matches. It's super cute, and it's kind of high-waisted. I have this one, and I also have a red one. That one's super cute. It's super sexy. I love wearing red. It just makes everyone look super sassy.
Oh, it's amazing. She's got different shapes and cute colors, prints. It's good. It's good. Well, I'm in a nice black, and she actually said that this was a vintage-inspired shape, and it's got the cute little cut, and then she's put a little belt on it to store my lip gloss. Her stuff is hot. It's a nude two-piece, and it actually says Slay Baby all around it, which is pretty cool. And it goes really cool with my braids too.
Oh yes, we have some fun text that's going on this year. One of them said, "Get me wet," and I think another one gets "Shatem." Little fun stuff. We do have pearls on it, real pearls. They're from China. You know, real pearls are really heavy. So these are like a mixture, but they made them really thin, but they are made out of crushed real pearls.
I love it. Look at this pearl, super classic, so pretty. I love it. And I love red. It's not usually my personal choice of color, but if someone puts me in it, I feel hot.
Actually going to walk out in my swimwear in the end, so yeah, I am going to go on the runway. It's red, obviously, one of my colors that you will see a lot on the runway. This one is high waist. It has a little cut up right here to show the hip bones. A little support. We got a little push-up going on here. Yeah, it's like a sporty halter top kind of thing.
Designer Stevie Boi, best known for his edgy eyewear worn by the likes of Lady Gaga, held his spring 2019 collection, titled Pink, in New York's Chelsea neighborhood.
I never liked the color pink. I just wanted to choose something different, and I thought it would be eclectic. And it worked.
Yes, everything is pink, everything is beautiful. I'm so excited for this new collection. I like that he does not care about traditional. He is out of the box. He makes you want to think outside of the box, and I love it. He's from Baltimore originally. I'm from Baltimore, and so I have to support, you know, the homegrown talent.
Being a designer, there's always something that you want to bring to the upfront that's different, and that's what I'm known for, bringing something that's different. What I wanted to do originally was just create something that would be shocking to people's eyes. I'm actually happy that people got to enjoy the show. That's pretty good.